Hi, it's T with Teaquilts, and today is February 6, 2019, and it is 7 o'clock p.m. And if you are viewing this video at any other time, just know that it is not a live viewing. Let's see if I can tip this up just a little bit more. I was actually sitting at my desk printing out some papers. Lost track of time. So how is everyone this evening? See if I can get this on my phone. I'm a little late coming on tonight, so thank you all so much for waiting. And okay, just want to make sure I get the chat box up. So thank you everybody for coming. I have had just a weird week. Goodness. Weird last week and weird this week. I'm actually printing out papers so that I can sort my next shirt order, and I got one more coming back for my quilting club that we did a second order for shirts. So let's just go ahead and start with the shout outs in the chat box. We've got Loretta. She says, hi all from Ohio. Yep, I'm early. Well, thank you so much. She was here at 6:48 p.m. Thank you, Loretta, for waiting. We got Christine. She says, hi, T and everybody. How are you? Lietta is here. She says, hi, T and everyone from O'Fallon, Missouri. Hi, Lietta. Thank you for coming back to visit with me. We got Diane 57 here. Hi, Diane. She's from Texas. Got Darlene Former, says greetings from Northern Virginia. Hi, Darlene. Let's see. Teresa Connor here. She says hello from the Oregon coast. Hi. Welcome to chat. Got Rose Swalls here. She says hi, T and all from Indiana. We'll be here for a while anyway. All right. I'm hoping that we only stay on an hour tonight. We shall see. We've got Mary Smith here. She says, hi, T and everyone from Brooklyn. Mary, I just saw your question on in my comments on my haul video. I'll just answer that real quick too. Francine says hello. Hi, T and everybody. And Christine says that she's from Pennsylvania. We've got Penny Graham here. She says hello from snowy Colorado. Hi, Penny. Got a friend named Penny. Claudette Bettis is here. She says hello everyone from Anaheim, California. Shakita Pearson is here. Hello from hot Atlanta. It was like springtime today, over 70 degrees. Wow. We've been having okay weather, you know, when you have it so cold, then when you get, let's see, I don't even know if my watch has it. See if my phone is 37 degrees. So now it felt like a heat wave. So yeah, that's pretty cool. June Hansen is here. She says, hi, Miss T and everyone. Hi, June. Shrivia Henderson is here. She says, hello, everyone. And Diane says she has the AC on. It's 80 today. Marjorie Blackwell says hello from Austin, so it's warm there. Gloria Gonzalez says hello everyone. Hi, Gloria. And then Diane says you never know with us as far as the weather is concerned. We've got Debbie Capane, or I don't know how you say your last name. I'm sorry. She says hello everyone from Conroe, Texas. Hello, welcome to the chat. That's the first time I've seen your name. Thank you so much for joining us. Bonita Nance is here. She says, hi, Miss T and everyone. Hi, Bonita. And she says it's 73 in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, I don't really have an agenda today. I have this book, and I thought we could do some games. So we'll see. It's about Happy Quilter Variety Puzzles, and I just wanted to see if any of this stuff was really pertaining to us. I ordered this off of Amazon. I can't remember now what I paid for it. I'm just going to guess and say maybe $10. It's called Happy Quilter Variety Puzzles by Gayleen Runge. So I'll see if I can answer some questions and ask some questions in there and see if we can get them right, if we have time. I don't have anything on my agenda, so if you got something that you want to talk about, go ahead and put it in the chat box. I'll go back into that pretty soon. I see we've got a lot more chats have come up, so let me just make sure really quick. Got Janet Mackerel. She says, hello everyone from Oklahoma. Hi, Janet. And Melanie D says, hi, T, and everyone from Durham, North Carolina. Beautiful weather here. Hi, Melanie. And Debbie said, yes, this is her first time joining us, so welcome so much. We've got Eric here. Hi, Eric. How are you? So Eric is our unofficial greeter, but he really is the greeter. So yeah, just for information purposes, I am going to start producing this shirt for sale. With the metallic on it, it costs a little more. So those shirts might be like $15 to $18. I have to price it out. I was costing the metallic vinyl costs so much more than the other vinyl. You get less of it in a container is how they actually price it out. So I'm going to try to price that out. But I'm thinking somewhere between $15 and $18. It will be on a black shirt. So if you're interested in that, let me know your size, because I'm going to have to order those shirts from Gildan myself, since I will be doing those. And make sure I have your size, because I will not be ordering a whole lot of sizes that I feel like I can't get rid of. So if you're interested in that shirt, just let me know. And Darlene Former says, I downloaded the EQ Mini recently, haven't worked with it yet. I haven't used EQ Mini, so I don't know how that works or what it looks like, because I don't have access to that. But I'm just assuming it's an easier version of EQ8. And then Darlene says, any users of this SW? I don't know what SW is. I'm sorry. Eric says he's drowning in taxes, which reminds me that I haven't done my taxes, my brother's taxes, or my mother's taxes. Thanks, Eric. Oh, gosh. Bonita says, have you made any more t-shirts? That heat press is fierce. Yes, I have. I had my cousin, her and her husband, they have a church, and they have their congregation. So I put on my Instagram a picture of one of the hoodies that I did. They're having like a hoodie day at their church, and she had me do like 8 of them so far, and I think she's probably, I'm going to try to teach her how to do it herself, so I'm going to try that first. But if she decides that it's not for her, then I might be doing the church shirts for them. So I did 8 of them as a test so that they could give to people. I did like on 2 jackets and 6 hoodies. And then I also did one for my mother as well. So I actually did 9. But yes, I did that. And I also did a hoodie for me that just has Teaquilts on it. And what else? I've been doing a lot of designing, because what I've been trying to do is learn how to use the Silhouette software. So that's what I've been doing. I got like maybe 5 or 6 shirts that I'm ready to print. I'm thinking that maybe what I will do is that I will get a table at our quilt show and then just print some random shirts and just see if they sell that way. And then I may put some up on my website as well. We'll see. But, you know, it's hard trying to, I can't make every shirt in every size and every color. So that's where it's kind of difficult. So I'll just put up exactly what I have. And then when they're gone, they're just gone. But I've been having fun with my heat press. That's part of the reasons why this isn't done. But I did have a job. My cousin, that was actually a paying job. I did give her a discount price for that because she is family, but it was a learning experience. That was my first one, and I was pretty fast, but I was having problems with this silhouette cutter not cutting correctly. So if anybody else has a Silhouette Cameo 3 and your auto blade just cuts right through to your mat, let me know what you do about that down in the comments, in the chat box, if you will. So let me go back and just make sure I didn't miss anyone in the box. Got my niece, Lisa Thompson. She says, good evening, everyone. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for coming back. I'm going to get you back sewing. You keep coming in here. I'm going to teach you how to work on this big machine back here. You just come on over. Rose Swalls is saying to Judy Smith, I'm not always here, but this is a fun group. Well, thank you, Rose. Oh, okay. So SW is for software. And Diane says she loves the heat press and she needs to do their taxes too. Beverly Simmons is here. She says, oh my gosh, I made it here. Hello there. Remember me? Yes, I do. Hi, Beverly. You got my family's last name. That's why I remember you. And you've commented on some videos as well. That's where we were chatting more. Let's see. Loretta says, I like Quilt As You Go. I like Quilt As You Go if you're doing it on a home machine as well. But I prefer this now that I have access to it. We got Michelle Aaronholt. She says, hello. Hi, Michelle. Welcome to the chat. And Eric says, as well, Quilt As You Go is very good. Yes, indeed. Diane says, T, is there an adjustment on the blade? Yes, it is an adjustment. The auto blade, if you set it, it doesn't really matter, because what it does is it goes right back and it starts tapping the end of the blade, which is what makes it change numbers. So it's an auto blade. It's supposed to be using the settings of your software, but like I said, for my cousin, I had cut her design 9 times for her, and then I had, I think, 2 other ones that I had, because I had one for my mother, and then I ended up having an extra one that I just she got at the end. So I was cutting it for a while, and it was cutting fine at first, and then all of a sudden it just started cutting clear through where pieces were falling out. So I had to use transfer tape to keep it in. So it's something weird with that whole blade mechanism thing. We got Constance Brooks here, says, love seeing your videos. Thank you so much, Constance. Welcome to chat. And Diane says, then you're cutting too deep. I know it's cutting too deep because it's cutting through to the mat. And you don't have to really use a mat with heat transfer vinyl or self-adhesive vinyl. But I'm finding if I don't use a mat and it cuts all the way through, that I'm going to lose the pieces. So at least the mat keep all the pieces together so that I can use transfer tape to hold everything together. So, and then Eric is saying that he's heard others say the same thing about Cameo. That's why I didn't get one. And I do know that I can probably switch over to a ratchet blade on it. And I don't want to, I like the software of Cameo, all of the things that it can do. I got the basic edition right now, and the reason I've had my Cameo machine for this July would be 3 years. So I bought it in 2017, and I used it to cut like a few things, maybe 2, And I did those projects, and then after that it just started cutting through everything, and I never actually got a chance to really use it a lot. And I was upset because I spent a lot of money for it, and I bought a lot of the kits so that I could try out all the different techniques. And so when it was cutting through the mats, it was kind of disappointing. But I have been doing a lot with it lately. I did a software upgrade, and I thought maybe the software upgrade had fixed it, because then I went and made all of my Teaquilt shirts that I made. I did all of my test cuts. I did some stuff for labeling, like I've been making these. I've got a video coming on this. So it's like I've been cutting a whole lot of things, and it's been working. And then all of a sudden, when I start cutting my cousin's stuff, like I did 2 at first. She had me do 2 as a test to see if she really wanted me to do any more. And when I did the 2, they were fine. And then when she told me she was going to do 3 more, I did the 3 more. And then when she actually dropped off her order, she had like 6 items more or something like that. I can't remember the numbers. So then I went back and started doing more cutting, and that's when it started eating up my material. So yeah, it's just frustrating because, you know, metallic, I think it's Silhouette's metallic heat transfer. It's like $18 for the container, and it's, I want to say it's like 3 feet only. So that's a lot of money. And then it took about 6 to 7 inches of product to print out her stuff. So, yeah. But I do like the software. I love the software on the Silhouette. And we've got Billy Weatherreed here. She says, hi, everyone. Hi, Billy. Welcome. And then Eric says, oh, I already read that one. And then Diane says, get a new blade if the adjustment is on the blade. And I'm thinking about just trying to use the ratchet blade. And then that means that I'm going to have to figure out all of my own settings. Because in my software, I have the auto blade set for 1 or 2. And it's just cutting right through. We got Cheryl Wallace here. And then Eric is asking, and I want to know too, anyone have the Brother Scan and Cut? And I saw at the Houston show, which I didn't stay at that counter long, that they have a new one out. And so that might be something in the future. I'm not going to give up on this Silhouette just yet. I've been holding on to it since 2017, trying to get it to work. And it's done the best right now that it's ever done. And I'm almost thinking, see, I'm one of those people that I go to extreme. If I buy something, I bought the Cameo, and if it's not working, see, I'm one of those people now, I'll go buy a professional cutting machine. You know, one of the big ones. See, I go from one extreme to the next. So, yes. And Gloria says she has a Brother Scan and Cut. Do you love it, Gloria? Margie Flora is here. She says, T, with Final, you should use No Matter. I don't understand. I'm trying to understand. I don't understand what you're saying, Margie. Let me know again. I think it's just typos. And Billy says she has one of the earlier Scan and Cuts. So Beverly says it's late. She's got to go to bed. Good night. Bye-bye, Beverly. Thank you for coming in. I hear a mixed bag of reviews on the Scan and Cut. Okay. And then Diane says it's the blade adjustment. First time I used the Brother, it cut the mat. Okay. So I do have another blade that I can put in, but I've been so scared to put in a new blade. Since this one that's been cutting mats is still able to cut mats. I've been real leery about that, but I'll try that. Thank you all for your help. So we kind of help each other here, so thank you so much. Gloria says, I use it quite a bit for baby shower decorations. Okay, I was going to start using it for quilt shapes. Okay. And Billy says she wished she had waited on the Wi-Fi editions. Joan Elkin says, hi everyone, I almost missed you. Hi Joan, welcome. Okay, she's saying you do not have to use the matte with vinyl. For some reason, it keeps making vinyl into final. That's why I was confused. Yes, I know I don't need to use the matte, but because it's cutting through, if I put it in there and it cuts through the transfer paper, all of those little pieces are going to drop off into the machine. So I've been putting it on the mat and letting the machine know that I'm using the mat. Because if the pieces break, at least I can use transfer tape to save it. So that's why I'm using the mat. I do know that I can cut without the mat. Diane says she has a brother scan and cut. I've learned to adjust. Works good now. Okay. Eric says, okay, let's round it up. Anyone use Cricut? Everybody should be using Cricut too, because they have a lot of those on HSN specials. But I don't have a Cricut. She says put clear packing tape on the back of mat where it cut through. Okay. And that I've been using my cut mat. It's just beat up. I've just been using it because I'm so scared to put a new mat in there. When I first got the machine, it ate up a mat, and so I threw that mat away because I wasn't really thinking. I mean, it was a mess and I didn't want to look at it. And so then I put the second mat in. It printed one thing, and then the second time I printed, it ate that mat up. And so then I said, okay, we're gonna keep using this mat until it's gone. I don't have it. Do I have it in here? My mat looks bad. It is ugly. But yeah, I don't know if you see all these chopped out areas. These are actual cut lines. They're not marks. And then same thing down here on the bottom, all the way into the mat here. And then this is another cut. I've got like cuts all along this side, just little cuts. So it's been just eating it up. It's been just eating it up. Just not being nice to me at all. And this is my second mat. So then I went and said, when I was working on my cousin's order, I was using 2 mats. And it had the nerve to try to eat through my new mat. I don't think it has, you can't really, it didn't like go all the way through, but you can see the impressions where it like bit so hard, but it didn't go all the way through. But it's got all of those little marks. And it's just hard to see on the screen. And because the mat is so tacky, I did just put it on my clothing. So that's why you see all the little fuzz on it, because I was trying to make it less tacky. I do notice now that they have a light tack mat and a regular tack mat. So I find with the vinyls that it does better with a light tack, as far as being able to pull it out afterwards anyway. And Joan Elkins is wanting to know if anyone is coming to Nashville's QuiltCon. I am not. I don't know if anyone else is. Shrivia says Cricut is good. And Eric says he knows Cricut is great for paper, but don't know how it does on other materials. Gloria says I use for felt cutouts where I use my embroidery machine to do the embroidered bunny ornaments. And that's pretty cool too. And that's one of the things is I want to get away from the reason why I want to use it, because I bought all the stuff that come with it. So I got the pigskin mat. I can't remember if you use a different mat for fabric or not. I can't remember because I haven't done it. But I got it for the stuff that I didn't have an AccuQuilt Go die for, because I also do machine embroidery with my Go dies on so I was thinking this would be really cool for dies that I didn't have. Then I can just cut out shapes and then use my machine to embroider. And then Eric is saying, I know the scan and cut, the brother scan and cut can fussy cut shapes out from the designs printed on the fabric. So yeah, I do know that too, and that's what's really cool, and all of it is just handled right at the control panel, which is pretty cool. He says, but it's also fussy. Cheryl says, I'm with you, Eric Cricket, and I with you, Eric Cricket. I've had mine that long, didn't have all those fancy ones when I bought mine. Christine saying, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, Christine. And then Eric says that he wish he could go to QuiltCon. I had a blast last year when it was in Pasadena. Bonita says, Cricut Maker is excellent for all type materials. I got it specifically for fabric. Uh-oh.